As of late, Digital Extreme have been really bad at updating their own website. This turned out to be because they were doing this to their own website. But this came at a cost. Now, they have announced news on what is going on with Baro this coming Friday, confirming what he will be bringing, how many he brings, and what platforms it is. But, yeah, this is basically Prime Vault, down there, merch, 14 months late, I wouldn't bother touching that with a bodge pull, Prime Access, TennoCon, I'm assuming this was the news feed once upon a time, and the latest update at the top. Well, can we please, let's go to the news feed, and it's not there. Korra Prime, Nora Mix Volume 2, yeah, okay. So you're just not putting it in here at all, are you? Well, that's stupid. In fact, if you search for Baro, you find a bunch of things and nothing about this whatsoever. In fact, it's put TennoCon 2021 as the first thing to pop up. Really? You're gonna make me yet again go here and... oh look! There it is. So on Friday the 29th at 9 PM ET, Baro will come to the Earth Strata Relay with an inventory that is now synced across all platforms. And the only reason I'm kind of doing this, because I have already mentioned it, the double resource booster event will rerun at the same time because there was server issues for the TennoCon weekend, which meant a lot of people couldn't get on and use the double resource weekend, which is great. I'm glad they're not... well, I wish they were doing the Affinity at the same time, but hopefully they'll rerun that following weekend. But then they go on to announce this, that I started reading, and I'll be honest, the reason this wasn't done yesterday, as you can tell by the fact it now says 23 hours, whereas the earlier footage had a completely different time whatsoever on it. Yeah, Baro will be bringing some exciting all-new customizations. That's right, pretty much confirming right here that he will be bringing no new Prisma weapons for his 200th visit on the 12th of August, because as well as the Baro-themed armor set we have, and Sandana, which we have, he's going to be bringing new war-themed Noggle statues. And for the record, that probably means Cal, Teshin, the Corpus guy everybody forgets the name of, and probably Era. Unless they're going to be Lotus ones, that is also possible, but that pretty much, well, yeah, that pretty much covers it. And the bit that annoyed me so much, I literally turned the computer off and walked away for almost a solid day. And don't worry about missing out, as Baro will have his 200th inventory ruined by Digital Extreme because he will be bringing the same inventory throughout August. That's right, this is his 199th visit, his 200th visit is on the 12th of August, and instead of bringing something exciting, something new, something amazing, like, I don't know, a Prisma weapon, no, he will be bringing the same stuff he is going to be bringing on the 29th of July, and the 12th of August, and I do believe the 26th of August as well. The next three visits will all be exactly the same. Instead of doing a one special event, like they were announcing, Baro comes to the Earth Starter Relay, well, first off, that's broken. They will all say the exact same thing. The trader surfaces at the TennoCon Relay in 1 day 17 hours. Well, 1 day 16 hours by the time I actually do this, because, yeah. This would of course not even be the Strata Relay. This is the Strata Relay he will be coming to, if it wasn't for the fact that it also says here that the trader will be surfacing at the TennoCon Relay, which he will not be doing because the TennoCon Relay has been gone for almost a week now. Yeah, it's supposed to be the Strata Relay that he will be turning up on all platforms. It even says it on the tweet, which is the only thing I can find about this yet again. Don't know why it wouldn't be on their news terminal, considering it happens in 2 days, but anyway. Baro comes to the Earth Strata Relay with an inventory that is now synced across all platforms. They will of course also be doing, as aforementioned, the 2x resource booster at the same weekend. I don't know if it starts at the same time or not, because this is the only information they have actually given us. Plus, I did want to give this a little bit longer, in the hopes that if we head back to the ship, it would actually be on the news terminal here, instead of... Come on, stop lagging out when everything spawns in. That's something that fixed, but obviously is broken again. Yeah, nothing. Nothing at all on the news terminal, which is just straight up stupid. It's right there from yesterday, July 26th. But hey, wouldn't be Digital Extreme if they weren't doing something silly now, would it? But as aforementioned, this will probably be 3 or 4 hauls that he's actually bringing at once. But this confirms this is across all platforms, which means it's not just console that will be getting those 4 missing everythings, 4 missing visits, 3 missing visits. Well, really, it's 3 missing visits, and then the 4th one the PC will be bringing. So I'm assuming the 4th one the PC will be bringing will be all the new stuff, and then there's the 3 to bring console up to date with PC. Again, nothing more than assumption at this point. I mentioned it days ago. And hopefully, that is what is going to happen. Because it's going to be synced. All platforms, the same items, the same prices, the same relay. And going forward from this, starting obviously in September, he is going to be bringing the same thing everywhere. Whether or not the relays are synced, that just depends on whether they take the opportunity to actually run the events in August that they need to run to rebuild all the relays, so when they start doing all of this testing and Baro is on all platforms, then the relays are rebuilt and he can come on every platform on every relay, instead of just ignoring the fact like they have for the past 4 or 5 years since they started the rebuilding events with the Strata Relay, amazingly enough. But hey, we'll just have to wait and see whether they ruin the game more, or whether they actually decide that they care and want to actually fix things. And with that, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.